No, I wouldn't say it was music to my ears, because I'm depressed about the state of the country that Boris Johnson has put us in, and I would rather we had a government focused on the issues that matter. The fact that people are skint because of the Tory tax rises, the fact that your wage packet doesn't stretch anymore because prices have got out of control, the fact that employment is actually 500,000 lower today than it was pre-pandemic. These are the issues that we want the government focusing on, but they're completely ripping themselves apart. You've had a parade of Conservative MPs, some saying ditch Johnson, some saying they're going to keep Johnson. It's a complete distraction. In the end, what we need is a Prime Minister who will restore integrity to Downing Street. The national interest would be better served by Conservative MPs getting rid of Boris Johnson today, because we actually need a government that can really focus on the issues impacting Britain, not focus on this ongoing soap opera of whether Boris Johnson survives or not.
I wonder if I can bring your personal experience to bear, in the sense that you worked for Gordon Brown. You were an advisor to Gordon Brown when he was Prime Minister. You were in Downing Street. And there was, a quite serious attempt to destabilise him, with cabinet members resigning. Just how destabilising is it to be at the centre of a storm? What would Downing Street be like today on a day like this?
Well, obviously I was in Downing Street, and you are working hard to talk to your Labour colleagues in that circumstance. But there was a fundamental difference. Gordon Brown had a sense of mission and a sense of a plan about what he wanted to do to steer the country through the global economic meltdown. There is no mission, there is no equivalent plan from Boris Johnson. All his energies are focused on his own personal survival, not the economic survival of people in Ashfield or people in Leicester. And I think that in the end is why the Tory MPs are so unhappy with Boris Johnson, and why the country is so unhappy with Boris Johnson. At least with Gordon Brown, we had a plan to get people into work, to help people through that global economic crisis. All right, in the end, he lost an election, but he didn't lose it outright as many were expecting. I think the British public have made up their minds on Boris Johnson, because he's got no plan to help people at the moment.